see by the low light levels, it is now evening, and we have finished wrestling.
We should be by 8:45.
Yeah. So, what did you think about today at Wrestling MediaCon and everything, the matches and all of the stuff? What did you think?
Amazing.
Is that it?
Amazing. I'd do it again.
Yeah, I will absolutely do it again. If I put this light on, is it going to distract you?
That's
all right.
That's right.
So, we started off the day, we went in at just after 11, and it was quite quiet, wasn't it? And we could have gone in, we should have gone straight in and then straight into a photo room where they were doing photos with the World of Wrestling stars, but I didn't know it was on. So we didn't know quite. It was really badly signposted, is the only thing I'll say, actually, because it was a bit.
When we come in, they didn't have like something saying, okay, the wrestling ring is over there in that room, and this is going to happen in this place.
Yeah.
So pretty much when we printed the tickets off on obviously printer at home, it was a thing of, okay, print off what the listings of times for things going to happen, schedules and stuff for what's going on.
Yeah.
Print it out, take it with us, because I didn't know whether they'd give that to us when we go.
Which they didn't
get there.
Which they didn't.
We still had to ask some of the things when some of the stuff was happening anyway.
Yeah.
But like I say,
the timings got screwed out.
If it had been better signposted a bit, I think it would have helped out.
Yeah, it would have done. Would have helped us. So.
But like I say, next time, I said if we go next year, it'll probably be really good. It was a really good event, actually. Yeah. Like I say, apart from that, I can't really fault all the matches and all. It was really good.
So I had a complete geek fit. When we arrived, there were the two guys from Cultaholic, Adam Pacitti and Jack the Jobber, who were stood outside having a fag.
You watch them on YouTube as well?
Yeah, and I watch their channel all the time. It's literally, there are two things I look for on a Monday evening. If we haven't sat and watched Raw live, then I look for the ups and downs of Monday Night Raw, which is Simon Miller and What Culture. Ooh, and I know, dead tired. We are both dead tired. And then I watch the WTF moments from Raw on Cultaholic, and that's religious every week. WTF, the wrestling news from Jack the Jobber, all of that. I watch live when they do the reactions videos to some of the big wrestling matches, so SummerSlam and WrestleMania and all of those. And it is a really good channel, and I really love it. So turned up, and they were still outside having a cigarette, and I couldn't even walk past them. I was like, nope, I need to just sit in the car for 5 minutes until they go inside, because my social anxiety triggered big time. So then we did walk past them a couple of times inside, because as you walk in, they were the first table.
I kept saying to her, come on, let's just go and say hi.
And I was like, no, I can't. I can't go say hi.
Say hi, I want one of your t-shirts. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and I was like, no. And those that know me might not think I get shy, but I am horrendously shy and really struggle with social interactions at times. And yeah, that was tough, wasn't it? That was really hard for me today. But eventually, I just said, come on, I want a t-shirt. I want a Cultaholic t-shirt for when we go to WWE. So we went up to the table and bought a t-shirt, and then I chatted to them, and then I got a lovely photo, which I might put in here now. So that was really lovely, actually, getting a picture with them, and we had a brief chat about my theory on WWE booking Shinsuke Nakamura and Asuka really badly, because it's a way of them screwing over New Japan Pro Wrestling.
I think they are two of the better better wrestlers that like I say, come to the UK and everywhere to wrestle. I think they are really, really good. But it's even better than some of, a little bit. Even better than, like, say, some of our wrestlers from home here.
Yeah.
It's just...
It's really, and Yeah, so anyway, I've got this theory about WWE, why they're booking them so badly at the moment. I think it's a political plan. But then we bumped into some...
You did bump into Mankind.
Other people, yeah. So I turned around and Mankind walked past, and I was like, whoa, that's Mankind. Famous wrestler from the 90s and 2000s.
They put the sock on their hand, it's got a face on it.
Socko?
Yeah.
It was called Socko, yeah. So we got a photo of Mankind as well, which I'll put in here. So we are at Wrestling MediaCon. And we've just had a bit of a... You look at your face. You're like still super excited, aren't you? Yeah. Do you want to tell them why?
Well, I just had a picture with Undertaker and Paul Bearer.
Even though Paul Bearer's been dead for like ages.
I know!
But yeah, there are, what we didn't know is there are some, in fact, I'm going to show you. Mister! Oh my god, that's so cool! Yeah, so there are looky-likey types. It's not going to work, you need to come this like that. Yeah, they were looking like types. So there's Undertaker behind us, and there's a Mick Foley, and there's Bully Ray Dudley over there, and all sorts of people, and it is absolutely fucking amazing. There's a Carmella and James Ellsworth. Pat Patterson is on a signing table, which is really just it's very strange. Yep. So there's Impact people over there. So I had a complete moment when we got here, didn't I? I had a complete moment when we got here. I had to sit in the car for 5 minutes because the Cultaholic and, well, Jack the Jobber and Adam Pacitti
so much so,
from Cultaholic.
You walked past them twice.
I know.
I was like that.
I'm so shy. I'm really shy. Oh god, I'm really shy. Which was really kind of like quite embarrassing, and I've just walked past them again, and the Wrestle Talk guys are there as well, and I really want to go and talk to them, but I'm really like, oh my god, I'm so shy. But also it's really warm in here.
I wonder who else is going to turn up today.
I don't know. On stage now is the Art of Wrestling podcast with Colt Cabana. They're wrapping up. There's something else happening at 12 that we're going to be around for. But there's a lot of... Do you know, he could have been a Paul Heyman looking like them for a second. He could. He really could. For a split second, I just thought, he looks like Paul Heyman. Yeah, he should do actually. Grow his hair long, put it in a ponytail. Yeah, so anyway, we've not really done anything apart from walk around and drink a coffee, drink a Diet Coke.
I drink the whole lot.
And have our pictures taken with Undertaker and Paul Bearer. I know! Which is just amazing. Really cool. For reals. Yeah, the spirit of Paul Bearer came. Yeah, cool. Anyway, we will do some more filming and catch you up in a second. And then we got a photo with The Undertaker, which I'll put in here. Rufus got a photo with Paul Bearer, which I'll put in here. So the last one might have been a giveaway because Paul Bearer's been dead since 2000 something.
And we saw someone that looked like Paul Heyman.
Yeah, we did. And they so those photos were looky-likey people, but the Paul Heyman dude was just a guy.
Spitting image. If he'd have worn a suit.
If he'd worn a suit,
greased his hair.
And had a little bit longer hair at the back, he just greased it.
Just like him.
Spitting image.
Spitting image of him.
Yeah, because we kept looking around. I kept looking around, going, "Oh, it's Paul. Oh, it's not. Oh, it's Paul Heyman." No, it's not. So we watched a couple of panels, didn't we? The World of Sport panel was really good. With the wrestlers sort of answering some questions. I asked a couple of questions.
I'd say the show that's been on Saturdays.
ITV, 5 o'clock, Saturday.
They've all kind of pre-booked, was it 10 Saturday shows?
So earlier I think it was in February, they filmed 10 shows over 2 days, and then they've put them all together. So we're now on week 7 on the telly. But yeah, so they're all good. So the wrestling for the wrestlers, and one of the commentators, SoCal Val, was there.
So they're hoping that's going to continue as well, at least.
Yeah, so they want season 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 12 of that, for that to roll forward. So we sat for that panel.
We even took a guess on how many bootios are in a jar.
Oh yeah. And Rufus got a photo as one of the worst wrestlers of all time. He was so bad, he didn't actually ever make it into the ring. The gimmick was dropped pretty much instantly. If you are a wrestling fan, then you might know who we're talking about. If you're not a wrestling fan, then you have no idea. But it's somebody called the Shockmaster, and this is a photo of Rufus as the Shockmaster.
Who else did we see? A guy that just sat there and didn't move.
Oh,
like,
Crater!
He didn't
from
move.
World of Sport.
Every time we saw him, walked around and saw him, he was still in the same position.
It was like a stuffed toy. He just sat there all day.
He was.
With a mask. It was quieter than I thought it was going to be in terms of numbers of people.
It was busy for a while until I think everybody kind of went off in different.
And then when the wrestling started happening, people went off to like some of the wrestling matches. We didn't get a meet and greet, unfortunately, because we fucked up the time. So I had my £50 worth of tokens that pretty much are just useless. So it's just gone, which is a bit annoying, but. That's just one of those things, really, and there's nothing we can do about that. Just won't do that next year.
There was a load of wrestling that went on before Impact that we went to see.
Yeah.
On that one, you would have had to buy different tickets to go and see that one, but was it mostly Japanese wrestlers?
It was all Japanese wrestlers. It was
like
Rev Pro, which is Japanese.
We don't know who they are, really.
And we don't really watch Japanese wrestling. So it's the one sort of part of wrestling that we're not really very aware of. So we didn't go and see them. And then there was the Cultaholic versus Wrestle Talk stage thing, which was really quite funny. So on the YouTubes, there are Wrestle Talk TV is a channel and Cultaholic's a channel, as I've said. But they had a predictions battle over SummerSlam, and basically it's of all the matches, who's going to win which match, and then the winner wins and the loser has to do a forfeit. And the forfeit was they had to do a dance routine at WrestleMediacom, and it was really funny. It was actually really good. I've got a little clip which I'll put in here. So it was genuinely quite amusing. And then we watched Impact Wrestling versus UK, and it was amazing. It was really good matches.
I say if anybody, I say probably one of the only things is, like I say, when you book it online, you book what seats you want. So on whatever row you want. So I booked the seats and booked, was it 3 rows back on the end of an aisle, but when you go in there, it seems to be pretty much, well,
you're on the third row,
you pick the aisle that you want, but you can sit wherever you like. So it's not as in when you booked it and you think you've booked certain seats, so you know where you're sitting when you go in.
Yeah.
So I said to one of the guys, obviously Lisa was there with a walking stick as well, so I said to them, okay, well, we're meant to be sitting there. I know roughly where we're supposed to be having 2 seats on the end of an aisle. They took us to roughly where it was supposed to be, and then went, oh, there seemed to be people sitting there. Okay, you can sit in row 2 instead. So it was like, okay, we'll sit there then.
We got an upgrade.
Yeah.
And the wrestling matches were very, very good.
And I'm glad we weren't in the first row because sometimes
The barrier got pushed,
Yeah, got
shoved,
pushed, and yeah.
I would have liked that. That would have been cool.
Yeah.
But no, it was some very good matches.
It was really.
Really good, really, really good matches. A couple of points where it was like, oh. The girls' match was a bit pants, but that I think was just booked really badly. Lana Austin versus Su Yung.
We've seen it before.
And yeah, Lana Austin's a really good wrestler, but she just seemed really lackluster in this
I can't
one.
remember what the name of the other person
Su Yung.
was. Su Yung. Yeah.
Su Yung, and Su Yung was
She was
like a budget female
like-
Undertaker zombie.
possessed.
Yeah, it was a bit.
I know. Creepy.
She was an undead bride,
Yeah.
spooky
Yeah.
thing. It was a
Spit
bit
in the
rubbish.
blood thing.
Yeah, it was a bit rubbish. But then, after a couple of other matches and lots of the World of Sport Wrestlers matches, really, really good, we came to the main event,
Oh, it was.
which was a death match.
It was really.
It was a barbed
They had to-
wire bat death match.
They had to do a disclaimer, didn't they? Obviously,
Yeah.
if anybody is offended by anything to do with blood or blah blah blah, then now's the time to leave now.
Yeah, now's the
So it
time
was
to
one of
leave.
those.
Thank you
That's
for
the
coming,
first time
go.
I've ever heard anyone ever say that.
But it's because the match was so potentially so bloody, and it was really bloody at the end, wasn't it? And again, I'll put some pictures in at the end. It was really bloody, but it also. I mean, there were thumbtacks used. There was a magazine staple gun.
Oh yeah, staple. You want to read this? You want to read that? Yes, staple it to your head.
Yeah, so there's somebody had a staple gun and was stapling, and then they stapled paper to his head.
But like I say, if any of that offends anybody, then obviously if we put
don't
this
watch.
on,
Yeah, this is the disclaimer. Yeah. Don't watch because there is blood involved. So end the video now. Thank you. Goodbye.
We'll put that on there.
It was a really good match though. Jimmy Havoc is absolutely mental. He bled a lot. There was a thumbtack bit all over the floor and on a chair, and he basically sat on the chair 3 or 4 times and basically they were all in his bum. And then the other guy took his shoes off and double foot planted him onto the thumbtacks. So he then, like drawing pins. So he then had drawing pins in his feet. Nightmare. But anyway, it was a really good day. We really enjoyed it. And now we are off home to bed. So we will see you in another video.